Hello, welcome to DK Bowl Chat. I'm glad you're here. Today I'm working on a little hummingbird, a little male hummingbird. And so far, all the videos on this particular subject have been, for this little guy, have been in acrylic. And today I'm going to put oil on here. And there's a couple reasons why. First of all, if I look at the painting, it looks really flat, just sort of flat. Nothing really stands out. And I want him to stand out. So that's my goal. And to begin with, I want to make the background look better than it does. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. When I did blend it, it blended, but not as well as I'd like. And I love the way oil blends. So I'm going right over the top of this with oil. And for me, it's all good. I love to paint, so I'm going to do it. And even I don't know that I'm going to go over the sides. Maybe I'll think about that later. On the last one, I didn't. So I've got quinacridone red here. And what I was going to say was, if you stay long enough, you'll see the difference, the way oil blends as opposed to acrylic. So yeah, stay with me here. And I'm going to start, this is just acrylic paint on here. I put nothing in between them. And I've got some Gamblin paint on this palette. And I'm going to make the color that's sort of the pink on here to start with, which is quinacridone red and a little bit of white. Now I've got cool white here. I don't know what that would do. It's got a little bit of blue in it, but I'm all up for trying it, seeing how that works. See what that works like. Okay, it'll be fine. It's just a little brighter. And this is called Cool White. It's got some blue in it. Okay, and I'm going to grab some regular titanium white in this paint. And this one's fast matte, which will make it dry quicker. That's good. That's a good thing. Yeah, I can't leave him bland. And oil, for me, does a lot. I enjoy the results from the oil much more than I do with acrylic. Some of the paintings I have are just acrylic, but the majority of them are acrylic and oil. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and put this in here. It might be brighter. Well, it's a little bit brighter, huh? So I can grab some, why don't we try cobalt teal, see what that makes. I'll just experiment here. Get it to be closer to that color. There we go. And I need it to be a little less vibrant, so I'm going to add what the opposite of red on a color wheel is green. So I'm going to add a little green to it to tone it down, gray it out a little bit. There we go. That ought to do right there. And I'm going to go everywhere that there's pink. And these are going to be flowers in the background. What would they be? I don't know. You can imagine what they would be. It's fine. Nope, one on the side. I guess I'll be going on the side. Be good. Okay, so he's surrounded with Rosie. How could he not be happy? I'm gonna go lighter with a little bit of white in it. Just put that in, and I'm not in a hurry. It's not gonna dry, so I mean, not right now anyway. I've got plenty of time to play with it. Grabbing a little bit more cool white. I didn't even get the titanium white. That's okay. I don't need it. This will work. Cool white's working for me. And cool white's more of a, it's got blue in it, a little bit of blue in it. My cat's right in front of me on the table here. He has to be right by me while I'm painting. That's okay. We'll let him. That's just who he is. Okay, we'll get some up in here. And I might change this up as I go. It might be more colors one way or another. Let's put that in there. Yeah, I always look at the painting. If it looks good in acrylic, I'll leave it. But if it's not, looking good in acrylic, then I will add oil over, just paint oil right over the top. Because if you figure, okay, when you go to paint a painting, it's going to be acrylic gesso that you put on there. Especially if you're painting acrylics, it's going to be acrylic gesso. And then you paint oil right over the top of it, and yeah, so it works pretty well to just do oil right onto acrylic. Oil likes to stick on everything. I don't know if you've noticed or not. If you paint with it, it sticks on a lot of things and gets a lot of places, so you want to be super careful. I think it's worth it though. I'm making the light, it's like lavender, making that color in here. Need some more white, so I'm going to grab titanium white, which is fast matte. I'm going to grab that. It will make this dry quicker. Not all the paint here is fast matte, and I don't believe you have to use all one or the other. I haven't, so. Okay, we're going to make that a little bit lighter, closer to what we got here. And again, if you look at the difference of my color and this, the color he's got on here is more grayed out, because you can see, like, there's the difference. It's pretty bright purple. And I'm going to cut down that red a little bit with some green. Tone it down. You can figure all of that out using a color wheel. It gives you all the breakdown of what colors to use to gray it out, to mix a color, you know. There we go. I'm just going to put that in behind there, right over his little tail, wing, tail. Yeah, it's tail. There we go. I'll go right over the side too. Oh, no, no, no. You gotta stay back, buddy. He was walking over here. Can't have that. I don't want him in the oil paint. That's happened once with him, and we had to use Dawn dish soap to get it off of him. So I have to be really careful with him. Okay. But he doesn't know he's a cat, and he thinks he can come over and just hang out, and I love that. And if I put him in the other room, you're going to hear him making noise, which I've done that before. Not for very long. Okay, I'm going to keep going. How far? All right. Just go right here. And we also have green on here. I'm going to grab some of that in a minute. First, I'm going to put more of this on there with a little bit more white. Make it a little lighter. Okay. And it's okay, we'll paint right over that tail. I'm just putting in that lavender. And I don't have to paint within the lines, which is a good thing. That would be boring. So I'm going to put some more white, add it to that gray, the lavender. There we go. And it needs to be a little bit more gray because it's going to go right here. If I want to match that color, I just added a little green to it, which will help tone down its vibrancy. There we go. Nice. And going right up to that edge, I'm not going to touch that edge yet. I don't want to really blend it yet. I'm just going to put the color on here first, get it all placed on here. right up to that pink, which there's pink in this color too. So it's going to be really super easy to blend it and mix it together. You will be fine, my friend. I'm going to paint right up to his little eyeball. And then around the corner of his little neck, he's got, there we are, some right there. And this little hump can come down just a little bit. There we go. That's back painting onto it. And I'm going to grab some more pink with this same brush with lavender. Fine. And yes, it's difficult to do it with a fan brush. I might switch up to a round brush. That might be easier to paint between. Lay that down. Grab a little round brush. And I need to be pretty picky about the brush because I need to have it be, or it's not going to take me all day to do it. So I'm going to get some paint on this brush, which is round. And put it right next to his head. There we go. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here with me. I hope you stick here with me until the end of the video, because yeah, you'll get to see the difference in from the acrylic to the oil. I've shared before, oil is my favorite. I don't typically start out doing oil first, and I don't typically sketch the art out for the background especially, because you can improvise on that. Nobody has to see the original. Turn it around so I can get the right angle going up to his little head. So yeah, how would I say that? Vibrant? He's more vibrant if he's got his oil on him instead of just all acrylic. Be much more vibrant. And hummingbirds are just naturally vibrant. Even the females are so intricate. God did an awesome job on hummingbirds. Turn you back around. There we are. Toning down this gray, or this purple with some green. It's violet. Sorry, there we go, with green. Yes, there we go. I could put more light coming through here if I wanted to. Let's see if we can get this on here. There we are. Pick you up. Okay, we're going to do some green as well. And I haven't done the green yet, but we're going to get some, and I'm going to put it on there. Paint up to that edge. I'm just touching it together with this brush that has some lavender in it. All right. And around this guy on the side. There we are. I'm going to grab some green. So I'm just going to go right into the green with this brush. It's clean enough. It's going to go right into the green. It will tone down that green. So I've got sap green right here. And I'm going to get a little bit of medium. I want it to be thinner than what the paint is already on there. I'm grabbing sap green with this lovely brush that had lavender on it. There we are. There's plenty of medium on here. Grab a little cobalt teal. Cobalt teal is a fun color to paint with. It's it's teal. It's nice. Okay, and then I'm going to add, let's get the Q-tip out of there, a little bit of brown. There we are. Yeah, good enough. That is good enough. Guess I'm going into the color I had mixed here. I'm going to put this on here. It's got green in it. Let's put that on there. A little bit lighter than what was there, so I don't need much white. Just going to put it right on there. Where else? Is there some up in the corner? Nah, it's got some blue in it. I'm going to put some green there too. Because there would be foliage on the plant. It's got the flowers on it. Okay, there we are. Paint it on over the side. And then I'm going to get more of the green. You know, I think I need a piece of green right there. It wasn't there before, but it's going to be now. A little piece of green, huh? Okay, so I'm going to blend these together. I need to make sure I've got enough paint on here, and I think I'm lacking a little bit right here. Because it looks pretty dry, and I'm looking at the sheen in the light. Stay there, but my cat's right here, so I'm going to just get him to calm down. There we go. He'll find a space to lay down. Okay. Start blending between these two. There we are. Just touching them. It's super easy to blend oil. You know, and you could take a bigger brush and just brush right over it, but it's going to pull the colors together, and I want the definition of colors in there. I want to see different colors, not just have them all pulled together. This is between the light and the dark. Okay, and on the side, I'm going to grab that to get that blended. There we are. I need to take a little bit off of here. There we are. We'll just take some of that blue off. And then I could put some red in there too, but I'm going to blend these guys together too. I'm just wiping off the brush as I'm going. It's making sort of a mud color between them. It's graying down both colors, but not in the middle, so it's where it's blending. There we are. I'm just pulling both of them together. They're going to get along just fine. Green and red are complementary on the color wheel, and they also gray each other down, so it's good. Mixed together, they make brown. I don't need brown on here. I got flowers in the background is what we're doing. Flowers and some foliage. Okay, so I've blended these together. Do I have any that need to be blended together still? Let me see, right here. Maybe above his head, he's going to need a little bit of blending. I'm just pulling those two colors together. I think he's looking pretty good. His background is anyway. Another way to blend these would be with a fan brush. But I'm just going to use this little round brush. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so in here, I'm going to put in some red. I know I've got pink, but I'm going to put in a little bit of red in the center of the pink. This is the quinacridone red. I'm using the same brush I was just blending with. It's just a round. Just little touches of it. It could be roses, but you know, hummingbirds don't need roses, so it could be something else. Unless they're going to get aphids off of them and eat them, which would be tedious, but they might be able to do it. Okay, I'm going to have to get a little fan brush and blend with that, because I just used my blender brush for paint. There we are. Just going to lift as I'm pulling across it. There we are. Right next to the bird, I don't have paint, so I need to put paint right there. Seeing it. And we'll blend it together. It's kind of a light green. I had green and lavender together. And this is just a Kleenex. I usually use paper towel, but you know, whatever you have handy, right? Some people use rags to wipe off their brush. I want to use something I can easily wet down and throw away, because I'm using medium with this, and it's got a little bit of paint thinner, but not enough to be noticeable when you're breathing. So I always wet it down when I throw it away. I went into his body a little bit, that's fine. It's all right. Not worried about it. We'll bring that branch down a little bit. Maybe it's not gonna be so thick, huh? Okay, so that's been the blending brush. I'm gonna add some paint to it, to the painting. There we go. And I'll get that blender. Okay. Gotta blend those together, just moving the paint together. Oil is so easy to blend. You could just, I don't know, just touch it and not even do much with it, and it'll blend together. Makes the whole process more fun, because it easily cooperates. Doesn't try to dry or anything. There we go. I'm just going to pull that away from him. He's got a lot of thick paint there. And I'll blend it in to the outside. And next time, in the next video, you'll see I will mix up the colors for the bird, and I will paint the bird. We'll work on painting the bird anyway. Yeah. And I've also, after this video, I'm going to touch up the sides too, because they're mostly acrylic, and I'm going to blend in what I just put on the front as well. Getting little hairs. There's little hairs on here. There we go. Hummingbirds bring joy for me. I don't know how many, other people they bring joy to, but that is the reason I know so much about them, and I enjoy them so much. They just make me happy. I see them, I feel honored to see them, that they came and spent some time by my hummingbird feeder, and yeah, I love it. Just touching this. I'm going to touch these guys too, get this to blend together. All right, there we go. What if I want some light in here, like some light showing through? What would I do? Whatever I want it to be. It would probably be white coming through. That's the one I keep dishing up, is white. Okay. If I wanted light to come through, right there, I'm just going to take off the paint with the Q-tip. And I want the hummingbird to be the focal point, so I don't want to distract from the hummingbird. He gets all the attention here. Putting a little bit of medium with it. If I wanted white here or light here, I can just put it on here and then blend it in. Maybe there's a little spot also coming through the plants here, through the flowers. I'm just going to touch these, get them to blend. There we are. And light is going to come through those flowers. Paper towel. I'm just touching the canvas. I'm not doing much else, just touching it. And I'm going to take a pan, another fan brush, a dry one. There. I'm going to blend the edges. There we are. I'm just touching between the two colors and blending. There we go. Blending between the green and the lavender, which will make it gray down because those colors together make it gray down. I think I might be done with the background. Almost. Here we go. Just going to blend that a little bit more if there are. I don't know if I need much more. Just get it to be just a little bit of light. There we are. All right. Blending the red. If I get a hair on here, I just have to push it off with the bristles. There's one right there. I'll push you off. There we are. It went right into the white. It's fine. Push it till it comes off of there. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it, and I hope you click like and then subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for watching this video. Yep, I'm working on building my watch hours. So I appreciate the videos, the longer videos being watched. Okay, that's good for light. I like that. I don't know if I need light anywhere else. I could put some down lower on him. Maybe right in here. I'm just touching it to the lavender here. And that's just titanium white on top of it. I've got sort of a funny green color right there. I'm going to fix that with some lavender. Not ha-ha funny, but just, you know, not what I want there. There we are. There's still light there, good. The hair right there. If they dry in your painting, you can pull on the painting or pull on the hair to get it out later. If it's a piece of fuzz or whatever, you can get it out later. Usually. Yeah, I think he's good for now. When I come to the next video, I will start working on his body, which is going to be fun, and I hope to see you there. I think he's pretty much blended and good. And I think it looks better than it did as just acrylic. So thank you for watching this video, and please like it if you like it, and then please click like, and then please subscribe to my channel, DK Bowl Chat, and I will see you in the next video. God bless you.